Welcome to the video here on Thailand and why I retired in Thailand. Thailand is a magical place. It's beautiful for cycling. As you can see, the bicycle is the fastest way to get around. Bicycle, the fastest. I'm living here in Bangkok City. The bike's so fast. This is how far we drove that day. We actually cycled all the way to Chiang Mai. We rode so far that day, that baby grew. This video may contain footage that offends some viewers. Alright, there's some things in this video some people may be offended by. That's not my goal. I've just found some old clips and we're putting them up. We're getting them live, we're getting them raw. We're eating durian in Chanthaburi, Thailand. This is incredible durian. Some really good durian. And I'm about to show you what's in my fridge in Thailand. Then we'll come back to it.
So what's in Durianrider's fridge? First off, this is a bottle I found on the side of the road in Australia, Camelback. I love these bottles. I pull the rubber off, easy to clean, give them a clean. These are great bottles. You can buy them, you can find them on the side of the road. That's what I use. That's how I minimise plastic bottles in Thailand. Even if I do use a plastic bottle, I make sure I keep all the plastic bottles in my little bag, my little pineapple bag and stuff like that, and then I just hand them to the recycling guys as I see them walking down the street, the guys who go for the bins. What's in Durianrider's fridge? What's in Durianrider's fridge? Have a look. We've got some organic lettuce here. Everything in Thailand's organics wrapped in plastic as usual. But I don't use any of my own. This plastic bag here I brought from Australia and I'll reuse it this whole trip. Just wash it in the shower. There's some organic pineapple in here. Really, this is the best pineapple in the world is in Thailand. It's incredible quality. Incredible quality. You can see that. What's really translucent looking, that is incredibly ripe. Doesn't burn your tongue like the other stuff. We got, this is the world's best orange juice. It's from Siam Paragon. It's about $19 a quart. It is incredible. It's in 330ml bottles there. This is like, how about 190 baht for 330ml, so it's about $19 a litre. So a Thai would have to work 2 days on average to have 1 litre of this. So if you're doing this for a mono meal all day, it'll be about $120 US for 3,000 calories. I've got some papaya. Here's a tip for you. I get this from the street vendors, a chopped papaya. This is my little plastic Tupperware thing that I reuse. Saves plastic bags. Because pretty much all the plastic that is in Thailand, it gets burnt. So minimise the use of plastic whenever you can. Obviously you can't get around it with your organic stuff, but every little bit helps. You can't be perfect, but you can be excellent. So that's what's in Durianrider's fridge. I won't use these water bottles because I've got water I can refill, but if I was out stranded, for sure. But I always, if I do use a bottle like this one here, I'll keep it and give it to the guys on the side of the street, which you've seen in previous videos. So there you go, that's what Durianrider's fridge. Minimise it.
So that's a little fridge there. A lot of juice, a lot of fruits, a lot of rice, things like that. So I do try and avoid plastic when possible, but obviously if you're eating organic, ironically, you're going to have more plastic in Thailand. It's just how it is. Do what you can do if you really care about the planet. If you really care about the planet, get a vasectomy, because the less people you have, the less carbon footprint. Simple as that. So I had a vasectomy when I was 25. So my carbon footprint is really, really, really small. Really small. Having a vasectomy is more important than being vegan in terms of the environment. Now let's talk about air quality. Because what does it matter if somewhere's cheap? You can see the air quality is dropping, isn't it? Look at that. This is really sad. This is what I don't like about Thailand or Asia, etc. and the Europe and stuff like that, is air quality is horrendous. It can be very, very hazardous for health. So you can't escape it. You could be inside in the air conditioner, it's coming through the aircon. You could be in a car, you could be on a bike, it's coming through past the engine block. There's Harry and Tamo up Doi into Non. Beautiful climb. Highest peak in Thailand. And this is pretty clear air this day. The air has gotten worse since then, unfortunately. They're cutting down forests to grow cows and sheep and dairy. They're cutting down forests to grow more corn to feed the pigs. So it's very unfortunate what's happening in Thailand. The deforestation is crazy. It's crazy. They're cutting down the forest so quickly to provide more room to grow corn to feed to the pigs and more room for dairy. Dairy's booming in Thailand, so they're cutting down forests to have room for the grass-fed cows. It's crazy. The roads are amazing. Here with the vegan boys, Harry Jones, aka Harry Runs, and Tamo, aka the Estonian Viking. Look at those Viking legs. And so we're riding here. I think we're riding to or from Doyington, and we did a 200k loop that day. Tamo was on the hybrid bike. I think me and Harry waited for a good couple of hours down the bottom for him. That's what we did back then. Tamo wouldn't wait for anyone now, but we waited for him back then. So it was a great day out. It was a good day, and we're coming back into Chiang Mai. So Thailand, a beautiful place. Just pay attention on the roads. Ride your bike, wear your helmet, pay attention. Things like that. We're doing some dirt here. This is actually back in Adelaide. So what's the deal? Look at the air quality here in Adelaide. The air quality is some of the best in the world. Actually, literally, Adelaide, Australia has the best air quality year round of any city on the planet. Isn't that crazy? I'll say it again. Adelaide has the best air quality of any city on the planet. So it's an amazing place. It's an amazing place for exercise and air quality. The breathing down here, man, the air is crisp. It is so beautiful. It's amazing. You get occasional cigarette smoke, etc., occasional bushfire that fucks it up, but otherwise it's amazing, amazing weather. So that's the deal with Thailand. It's very safe. It's very cheap. You can get a basic apartment for $50 a month. Wi-Fi is really fast over there. Super cheap. You can get unlimited Wi-Fi for 10, 20, 30 bucks a month. It's so fast as well. The food is amazing. If you're a vegan, you're in vegan heaven in Thailand. Vegan paradise in Thailand. There's so many vegans over there. The Buddhists, all the locals know what vegan is. And you don't need to speak English. You just have to have some bit of cash on you. And it's cheap. You get a meal for $1, $2 a meal. Get your rice, get your fruit, get your sugar, get your water. There's plenty of reverse osmosis water stations there. So it's just fantastic like that. It's fantastic. Bring your bike. Live in Thailand. Just go to Thailand for a couple of years. You know, just get rid of the kids. Get rid of the wife. Get rid of the husband. Just go to Thailand for a few years.
You can't just...
Chuck them in the suitcase, you know. Just dump them, sell them in the Chinese restaurant. Whatever it has to do, just watch out for coronavirus. The reality is, look at this in the kidney here. There's an echidna here. So, obviously I'm making some jokes, but you should bring the family to Thailand as well. I mean, seriously, what future have kids got in Australia? Look at the drug crisis going on here. Look at the crime and the violence, man. If Adelaide didn't exist, I wouldn't live in Australia, man. The crime in Australia is going crazy. The violence and stuff. It's not what it was 20 years ago, man. It's just really sad. The meth. People on meth. I got attacked by methy a few weeks ago. It's just crazy, man. It's going nuts. All right. So I wouldn't live in Australia if Adelaide didn't exist. I've had enough, really. And Asia's great. I mean, the air quality. Adelaide air quality is amazing. You know, it's amazing. But I'd be living in Vietnam or Thailand or Philippines, just in a nice, rural, safe, quiet area.
What about China? Would you live there?
China, unfortunately, I wouldn't. The air quality in China is just so cooked. I'd like to go.
Live in Wuhan?
I wouldn't be living in Wuhan, but I would like to go and visit China again, for sure. But to live there, the air quality, man, is taking a dive. And all these people out there, I'm going to have kids. I'm going to have kids. You know, I'm going to leave your legacy, mate. I'm going to have kids, mate. So what's the air quality going to be like in 20 years' time? It's nuts. And people are very ignorant to that. Like, go to the website waqi.info. Just Google up air quality index and look where you are. Yeah, the air quality is crazy, man. It's getting worse and worse and worse. So people don't understand that. They're like, oh, I want to have kids. And I'm like, man, what air are your kids going to breathe? What food they're going to have? What jobs they're going to have? What security they're going to have? All right. Most people struggle today as it is. Little possum, he's like, I'm outie, bro. I'm outie. I don't want to be in a YouTube video. The possum didn't want to be in there. So this is the little Fixie, the little rescue dog. God bless her little sweet little face. And she's eating a bit of vegan pasty there. So this is at the dog park in North Adelaide. So what sort of future are you bringing kids into, you know what I mean? I've met plenty of families who have left Europe, left Australia and moved to Thailand full time. I even got a mate, Jade Tornquist in Da Nang, Vietnam. She's loving it over there.
She's in Vung Tau.
Vung Tau. So is it Vietnam though, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, Vung Tau. So she's enjoying it over there, the fruits and the vegan life. Dudley the dog, and all sorts of stuff. You know, these are actually Thai piranhas. This is actually the last time we saw Freely. She got eaten by the Thai piranhas. She got gobbled up. Banana Girl was no more. She got eaten by I said, she's like, is it these fish okay? I said, yeah, no worries. And so I swam into it, but apparently during the mating season, if you're a man, it's okay. But if you're a female, they're going to kill you. So they basically ate her up, and that was it. That was game over. That was the end of the relo. Eaten by the Thai piranhas. This is that old organic athlete jersey I had. Remember that one? Still got it, actually, from New York. One of the guys in New York gave it to me. I was at Woodstock Fruit Festival. This is Chanterbury, Thailand. I'm wearing the old Brooks Green Silence. Remember those days? The old recycled plastic bottle shoes. They were a great shoe. They weren't very durable up top, but they had a great midsole and a great shoe starting with. But yeah, these fish here, are these fish even still alive? If I went back to this waterfall, would they still be there? Would they be all fished out? Would it be all polluted? Who knows? I mean, it is crazy what's going on in the world out there. And people say, "Oh, you're so negative and pessimistic." I'm optimistic. I'm hoping we'll get around one day, but I'm not delusional thinking it's great right now. So I think we got a lot of problems to fix in the world, and we can start with less humans. Less humans, there's less pollution. Simple as that. And you can disagree with me and whatever, but less humans, less pollution. Doesn't matter what country or what race or what religion you are. Less humans means less pollution. Simple as that. Even me, as a vegan, I'm still creating pollution using computers and phones and whatever, houses and stuff. So it's just part of the deal. These fish are amazing. How they swim so close together and they don't really get offended, do they, if they bump into each other? Do fish fight if they knock each other accidentally? Yeah, bro, you spilt my drink. So what? We're in the drink. Look at that. Trying to be Steve Irwin under the water, the Thai piranhas. Looking for the remains of Banana Girl. But this is the sort of lifestyle reality I live. I live a lot of freedom. I live a lot of. I wake up in the morning, just do what I want to do. This morning I woke up, said, Natasha, what do you want to do today? She's like, I'm not sure. I'll go to Bunnings, get some flower pots because the rescue cats busted the last one. So it's just create your own life, man. And when you live simple, look at these fish. These fish own nothing. All they need is a bit of water and food. And when you live in simple, you can live a lot more free. You can live a lot more free if you can just. This is about before Freddie's about to get attacked. If you can just live just simple, man, and with less stuff, life takes on a whole new reality. And often I've made a lot of money, and I'll live that material lifestyle. And the more money you make, you start to get all like horny to buy material stuff. I get horny for bikes and horny for this and horny for that, and you start buying all this stuff. You're like, wow, I've got a lot of stuff. I've got more than I need. And the cool thing about bikes is you can pass them on pretty easily, but a lot of people get themselves in heavy debt to buy a fancy car to impress their parents or their ex-girlfriend or their ex-boyfriend or whoever, or the neighbours or the people on Facebook who give them shit. Like, we do this crazy stuff. We're working these jobs we hate to buy shit we don't need to impress people we don't even really like, and they don't even really like us. So once you stop that cycle, you go, well, what do I want to really do for life, But so many people are so scared to say no to their parents, aren't they? They're so scared to look like failures to people that they resent. They're living for people they resent. I ain't doing that. I'm just like, man, I'm doing what I want to do. I'm doing what I want to do. I want to film butterflies on some shoes. Look at that. That's an amazing creature. There's so many beautiful bugs and critters in Thailand. Did you feel safe in Thailand, Natasha?
Yeah, very.
Very safe, you know what I mean? We had our bikes parked down the road. No one touched them. In Australia, mate, they'll probably steal them all. Just vandalise them for the heck of it. So Thailand, very, 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 very safe. Very, very, very safe. Does have a bit of a meth problem, but not too bad. Not like Australian standards. But yeah, we got to clamp down on the security there with the drugs and stuff like that. But Thailand, amazing place. Amazing place. Love it. Love the old Thailand. And these just love hanging out in nature, man. It's people often don't get enough nature. And I hope to inspire people to get out there, get on your bike, live more simple. Eat the vegan foods, get your fruit, be kind to animals, be kind to yourself, set the example, and don't take things too personally, man, because you can live from a place of hate. It'll eat you up, it'll rot you out, it'll age your face, you look bitter and angry, you lose your glow. You got to choose one, a glowy face or anger, angry face or glowy face. There's two, you got two options there, you got one option rather. Two choices, one option. One option, two choices. Anger or glow. Right, if you got anger and resentment, you can't tell the truth about someone, you fucked someone over or whatever, and or you rip someone off and you haven't paid them back, you got to pay them back, man. You got to do that. Or you lied about someone and they got sledged for it, then you gotta say, hey man, look, I was bullshit. I'm sorry, that was bullshit. I was bullshitting. Because if you keep living that lie where you wrong someone bad, I'm not saying that maybe you broke your brother's toy when you were 8 years old and you never told him. It's whatever. But like if someone's living a poor quality life or getting hate because you made some lie or whatever, then you gotta make that right. And if you keep living that lie, if someone keeps getting punished because of your lie, then you suffer, man. You fucking suffer. You suffer massively. Otherwise, yeah. What are you gonna say, Natasha?
There's moss in my saucepan.
So Natasha said there's moss in her saucepan.
They're flying into it.
Oh, moths.
As I heat it.
There you go, moths. They're trying to repent their sins. So yeah, the old moths. That's it, man. Animals are great like that. They don't hold on to resentment too much, do they? This is getting ready for a marathon back in the day. I think this is 2014. 2014. So,
Boxer ate it.
Boxer ate the moth. The cat ate the moth. You're looking at the chops. There you go, man. Live simple. Go vegan. Eat your fruit. Eat your rice. Eat your sugar. Ride your bike. How much stuff do you really need? You don't need much at all.